Hi Nina, my name is Sophia and I will be the nurse that will be working with you today. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Well, thank you so much for coming in today. Can you tell me a little bit more about what brings you in?
Yeah, I was recently diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, and my doctor told me that I need to manage my eating habits better in order to manage my A1C levels.
I see. So you were recently diagnosed with type 2 diabetes and you want to learn how to manage your A1C level better by eating healthier?
Yeah, that's correct. It took a lot for me to come in today, but my doctor told me that if I don't change my eating habits, that I could face some of the more serious complications of diabetes, and that really scares me.
I see. Well, Nina, you should be commended for all your positive efforts to come in today. It does take a lot of courage. I'm sensing that learning to eat healthier to manage your diabetes is a big priority for you right now.
Yeah, that's correct.
If it's okay, can we explore this topic a little further today?
I'd really appreciate that.
Perfect. To start off, would you be able to tell me more about what your typical meals in a day would look like?
Sure. So I'm an accountant and it's tax season right now, so it's really busy. I'm working really long hours and I'm also a single mother. So I find it really hard to find the time to cook. To be honest, I'm mainly ordering in.
I see. So it sounds like your busy schedule is challenging you to find time to cook. Can you tell me how often you order food in a week?
About 4 to 5 times a week. I know that eating more fresh fruits and vegetables will help with managing my diabetes, but after working such a long day, I just am too lazy to cook.
Well, Nina, ordering fast food after having such a long day is more convenient, and at the same time, eating a well-balanced meal can greatly contribute to managing your diabetes better.
Yeah, I know. When I even think about preparing food, I feel like that's an additional stress. Maybe I shouldn't have come in today.
Well, Nina, coming in today shows that you really want to manage your diabetes. I know choosing to change your eating habit is not easy, but the will is completely up to you. You did mention that you're afraid of experiencing the more serious complication of this disease. Can you elaborate more on that?
Yeah, well, I know what the disease can do to a person. Because of diabetes, my dad actually went blind, and I've heard that some other complications can even be amputation. It just scares me that that could easily be me.
I see. So it sounds like your dad's experience with diabetes is encouraging you to make that change. Is there any other reason that's making you want to have a better eating habit?
Yeah, I want to be healthy for my daughter. I don't want her to go through what I went through with my dad, and I'm really the only person that she has.
I see. I see. Well, to be healthy for your daughter is a great reason and one that will definitely help you in facing these challenges that you have right now.
Yeah, I agree.
So because of your daughter, it sounds like you really want to manage your diabetes better, but your schedule is becoming a challenge. Is this correct?
Yes, working 6 to 7 times a week, it's really hard to find the time to prepare food and to stop ordering. Plus, my morning donut is just so hard to get rid of.
I see. Well, Nina, are the donuts worth going blind for?
Oh gosh, no, of course not. I'm the only person my daughter has, and I just can't let her go through what I went through with my dad. I need to make this change for her.
I see. It looks like your daughter is your biggest motivation right now. If I can just get a sense of how important this change is for you, with 1 being not so important and 10 being very important, where do you think you stand right now?
I would say an 8.
An 8. That's amazing. Why do you think it's an 8 and not a 7?
Well, as I mentioned, I'm the only person my daughter has, and as a single mother, I need to be a better example for her. It scares me to think that she could end up alone.
Yeah, I understand. What do you think it would take to get you to a 10?
Well, it sounds like I'd have to go on a very strict diet. I've done diets before, and they just don't work for me. Maybe if I had more information on a type of diet that would work for me, that I could go through, then maybe I would stand at a 10.
I see. It sounds like you've associated a healthier eating habit with going on a strict diet. If it's okay with you, I can provide you a little bit more information on what this means. Is that okay for you?
Yeah, I'd appreciate that.
Well, changing your eating habit doesn't always mean following a strict diet. It means having consistency of eating 3 meals per day, watching and limiting your portion sizes, as well as paying attention to the food choices you make. Research has shown that this alone can reduce your A1C level by 1 to 2%.
Wow, so I don't have to go on a diet?
No, you don't, but you do have to make healthier food choices. You have to take it one step at a time so that the changes are realistic.
Wow, thank you so much for providing me with that information. This really changes my perspectives on what eating healthier means.
No problem. Glad it was helpful. Earlier, I asked you how important this change was for you, but now I want to know how confident you are. So with this change, so can I get a sense with 1 being not so confident to then 10 being very confident?
I'd say a 5.
A 5. You're halfway there. If I may ask, why are you a 5 and not a 3?
Well, once you mentioned that I don't have to go on a strict diet and that I can eat the food that I like in moderation, I think if I try, I can do it.
I see. It sounds like the information I provided you was very helpful. Now, if I may ask, what would it take to get you from a 5 to a 7?
Well, as a single mom, I think I lack the support to push me through the times when I fall back to my old ways.
I see. If I may ask, do you have anyone to lean on at the moment or help you be successful in this change?
Well, my biggest support right now is my mom. She's experienced this with my dad, and so I think she could help me stay on the right track.
Yes, having a support system such as your mom will definitely help you in this change. You mentioned that time is your biggest challenge now. Can you tell me how you will be able to tackle this?
Well, I think this week I'm going to make it my goal to leave my desk at no later than 6 p.m. each day. I'm also going to talk to my boss about letting me have Sundays off to prepare my food for the rest of the week. And I think my mom can help me with babysitting my daughter so that I have time to go grocery shopping.
I see. Well, these are great ideas to help free up your time.
Yeah, for my daughter and for my own sake, I am committing to this.
That sounds great. Now, it looks like our appointment time is over, and before I let you go, I just wanted to completely understand that today you came in to learn how to manage your diabetes by eating healthier, but you are struggling because of your busy lifestyle. You said that you would like to decrease the amount of times you order food and instead start cooking. Your daughter is your biggest motivation, and with the support of your mom, this week you will make it a goal to leave your desk no later than 6 p.m. and take Sunday off to prepare your food. Is this correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
If that's the case, can we move on and touch base next week?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, perfect. I will be measuring your blood sugar as well to see if the change was successful.
Okay. Thanks so much for meeting with me and for all your help.
No problem. It was great meeting you. Thank you.